offensive display. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? This is a high-octane battle. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
No defense for that hook. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Missing with the left uppercut. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Just misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Quigg in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the...
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter.
Big shot, and down goes El Nino de Oro. How about that impact? Let's see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Look at his corner, look for instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Tried to score with a jab. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Linares in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gap's right there. Relax now. I've done it. Okay, focus. Focus. Big breaths. Big breaths. But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. Breathe. Breathe. Done all your work, all the...
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
what a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab misses. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away, live my life in my own way. Give me.
They both want the knockout. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about quick in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something? And there's the bell to start round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Born in the thunder, slave to the hunger. They always said there's no way out. Heart of a fighter.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Incredible work rate. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Perfect counter shot. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Quigg in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I like it. I'm happy. But man, around. The fight's not over yet. You gotta go up. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
And there's the bell for round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nobody home with that hook. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Good counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. These two were made for each other. And he scores with the counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talking about Quigg in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it.
Let's start the 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. They exchange punches. Nice counter. Can't find a home with that jab. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. coming up quick in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout. There's the bell to start round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? That hook won't score. Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Well, we're going deep into the gas tank on this round. His stamina is off the charts. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work.
Round 8, and we're off again. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But
oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. Wow, let's take another.
Listen to me. Are you okay?